Hi there. If you've clicked on this video, then you're probably wondering which accessories you should get for the DJI Mic 2. And I'm not talking about the lavalier microphone. I'm talking about something completely different. So if that's got your curiosity piqued, well, keep watching, because you're watching Blue Collar Guy. Okay, we're back. So what am I talking about today? Well, let's go over to the computer and I'm going to show you. So this is the brand of Wishun, I guess, handheld microphone. It goes by several different names. It's only $20. And it is a microphone that plugs into your DJI Mic 2 or your DJI Mic 1. It is very compatible with both. I think they've tested it. I'm going to show you what it sounds like. And it kind of gives you the Bob Barker look. So if you're interested in that, that's what it looks like. So I got one of these microphones for $20. This video, by the way, is not sponsored. I paid for these items myself and I've tested them myself. And I'm going to show you what this one sounds like and the functionality of the other one. So as you can see, it's got a very bendable cable. You know, some people might want to use it in this configuration, you know, if you had a helmet and you wanted to put, but I do think that you're going to have to find a way to keep this from turning, because I found that it gets a little bit top heavy. But yeah, you could use it in that configuration too. So if you're on a motorcycle and you wanted to do that, but you're going to have to tape this or keep it from twisting on you if you wanted to use it like this. However, for me, I think that it would be good as an interview microphone. And the reason being is, if you had a microphone, would you really want to pin a $150 microphone onto a stranger? First of all, they might not be happy about you pinning a microphone to them. They might feel that is a violation of their personal space. Two, if you're only going to be talking with them for a few seconds, then you need something that is more directional, something that you can just kind of like, hey, I just want to get a comment, that sort of thing. So how it works is you just plug it in where the lavalier microphone goes, and it looks like this. Pretty simple. 20 bucks. How could you possibly go wrong? It has a foam muff. You take that off, and look, it even, you know, looks kind of cool. I call it the Bob Barker microphone, because it looks just like the one that he used to use on The Price is Right. Very simple. So I'm told by another YouTuber that it actually sounds pretty good, because what's the point of getting a microphone if it sounds like crap? And you'd think, well, $20 can't sound that good. So we're going to give you an example of what it sounds like. So I'm going to take off my microphone here. This is the one that I've been talking into. And by the way, if you were to go like this back and forth, that doesn't look as professional. This looks a little bit more professional. So I'm going to pop this in. You're going to hear a little bit of a pop. There we go. And now we're using this microphone. I'm holding it about 4 to 6 inches from my face. I can see that it's pretty sensitive, so you don't need to get right up into someone's mouth. Otherwise, you're going to be clipping. You may even want to turn your gain down a little bit. So I could interview myself, I could turn it to someone else, I could go back to myself, you know, or I could have one microphone on me and I could use this as my interview mic. I don't need to worry about it getting stolen or accidentally forgetting to get it back from someone. It just comes in handy. You can also use the internal recording function on your DJI mic if you wanted to go into the 32-bit float, if you were worried about peaking. And that might be something you'd want to activate given the sensitivity of this thing. And then that way you don't have to worry about bad audio. So how about that? You can have pretty decent audio and it doesn't cost a lot of money. So I'm just going to take this off because I don't need it for my purposes right now. Heard a little bit of a pop. We're back onto the DJI mic. So if you wanted a comparison between that microphone and this one, maybe we'll go back and forth a little bit. This is the DJI mic, and this is with the Wishun, I guess it's called. It goes under several different names. I'm going to put a link in the description. Again, I'm not an Amazon affiliate. I am not sponsored. I bought this myself. There it is. This is the DJI Mic 2, and the other one was the other mic. So, now what is the other accessory that we're going to be talking about today? Well, I'm going to just cue that one up on the computer because I'm actually wearing it. Okay, so let's go back over to the computer, put myself in the corner. This is the Telesin, and this is a magnetic neck mount. So it's a little bit different than the other neck mount that I did a review on. This particular neck mount has a GoPro style connector. It's got one for your phone, but I found another use for it. I found that it also works as a magnet for the DJI Mic 2. And we're just going to go back to so let me just scroll down a little bit. There we go. So this is the DJI Mic 2. This is the white one. I have all the different models, and normally you would have this little tiny magnet here. So you'd have this little tiny magnet here behind your other DJI mic, because it comes with these, and it's a very strong magnet. But the problem is that when you have this if you're going out and you're vlogging or whatever, and then you go to take your microphone off, you could lose this. It could fall down your shirt, that sort of thing. So how I solve this problem is, if I want to take it off, I've got that other magnet behind there. See, nothing's falling off because I have it like that underneath the shirt. It's a very clean setup. I don't have to worry about losing this. And then this goes on like so. It can actually hold two of these microphones because it's a very wide magnet. You don't have to be so exact on that. So let me just go up a bit. So that's the setup. And that, by the way, and I'll go back to the computer, I think I said it was $32. So let's go back, $32. It has other uses, so you can also use it for your GoPro. And it's a very strong magnet, by the way. It's a very strong magnet. And you got to be careful what side you use, though, because the one side is stronger than the other side. And when you're also using it over clothing, that does reduce the force of the magnet. So if you were to use it in an action like scenario, and you wanted to use your microphone in that, just be aware that magnets are very strong, you know, in the direction of the force. So I'm going to go back to me after this video. So there's your examples of how you can hold it. So what I'm getting at is that on the magnet, even though it's strong this way, you can still slide, okay? So just be careful of that. It has no lip, right? There's no lip. So these ones here can actually be like, they're a little bit stronger in that regard. So just be aware of that. But as far as just what I just showed you, it's a lot better than losing these, because a lot of people have had to go and order more of these, and DJI doesn't make these with a string or anything to wear around your neck. So this is the solution for that. I'm going to leave a link in the description of where to pick up that as well. And again, it has multiple uses. It's not just for this purpose. So that's it for this video. Just two accessories that I find that'll be very handy, that interests you. Pass this information on. If you think it might interest somebody else, feel free to share this video. And if you're new to the Blue Collar family, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Love to have you. I want to make sure that people get an honest review. The problem with some of the sponsored videos, and I've been kind of a victim of these myself, and one of the reasons why I keep talking about this is that I've gone out and bought things from sponsored videos only to find out that some of those items were not very good at all. And the fact that they were sponsored is more like an infomercial than a real YouTube video. For me personally, YouTube is not about me just teaching you. It's about us learning from each other. So when you leave a comment and some feedback, I actually get something out of that. And I'm very grateful that somebody took the time out of their busy day to type in something, whether it be good, bad, insult, whatever. They still took the time out of their day to respond to it. And I'm very appreciative of that. That's it. Take care, be safe, and I will see you at the next video. And I think you're going to like that one.